Beaufort County News and Views. I'm Catherine Glover, and I'm the director of the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce. Speaking tonight with Gail Fowler, and she's the innkeeper with the bed and breakfast in Belhaven called Between Water and Main. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We have been talking about this great bed and breakfast that you bought 10 years ago, but just recently completed and have been up and running with beautiful rooms. And it's also a yoga studio. You've got an area on the back. And so real fast, because I don't think we touched on this earlier, if somebody's just interested in doing yoga, what do they just call you, come to you? How does that work?
Yes, we post the yoga schedule on the bed and breakfast site, and it changes every month. The class schedule changes. I mean, it may not change a lot. I am looking to hire other teachers to expand the yoga business. It's really catching on nicely for the local community.
That's neat. Yoga's grown over time.
Well, yoga is great because you can do it at any age. I always say if you can breathe, you can do yoga, and that shouldn't be intimidating. And I just want to encourage people to move. And I especially love teaching beginners because the progress they make is so visible.
That's
and they
awesome.
feel good about themselves.
And it's over, obviously, it's in the house. It's a place that they've converted in the back that was something else that you've turned into that. So Belhaven has got a lot going on. It's one of the newer Main Street towns. And what else is in Belhaven that people could come and do?
Well, Belhaven has some great restaurants, and if everything from Spoon River, that's Farm to Fork. We have Fish Hooks. It's been there a while for good southern seafood especially. Georgie's Oyster Bar, which is open on the weekends, is a fun local place. We have Farm Boys, which I call the Cheers of Belhavens. We have Jack's Tavern, which is just I always say to people, if nothing else, go there and have a drink. The interior is just gorgeous. And now River Forest is which I think is I don't know what you would call it, just the absolute pinnacle of the town, is under new ownership and being renovated as we speak.
And there's a lot going on. Obviously, it's right off the Intercoastal Waterway, so you get boaters.
Yes, we do. And that's, I think, the most surprising thing about the business for me is having stayed in bed and breakfasts all over the world. Usually you make a reservation. So I would say so far, half of our guests have just showed up. And sometimes it's funny, I open the door and there's somebody there without luggage and they say, do you have a room? And I'm almost thinking, are you kidding? You didn't drive up. Then I realize, oh, right, you came by boat.
That's so
or
neat.
Bicycle. We've had cyclists come in as well.
That's very neat.
So it's I'm loving the people who come in. That makes it all that more interesting. And usually people who stay at bed and breakfast are very friendly and open, and they come there to socialize with other people and learn more about the area.
That's neat. And so Belhaven, if you have not been in a while, has obviously changed and a lot of change with the restaurants and there's some shops that are in town as well.
I should mention that too. New art gallery, consortiums of antiques. There's a new antique dealer that just moved in. So it is a place where now you can go and you can spend time shopping, having lunch, staying for dinner, spending the night, and enjoying the beauty of the harbor.
It really is a beautiful place downtown, and there's condos that have been built that now there's access to. So there's all kinds of stuff that's been going on in Belhaven, and adding a bed and breakfast to it is obviously something that's great too, because that lets people come and actually spend the night and enjoy the town. How would someone, if they're interested, obviously, in either spending the night with you or learning more about the area, or yoga, if they're in the area and they're looking for a new yoga studio to come to, how would they get in touch with you?
Well, to get in touch with me, the easiest thing is to check out our website, which is www.betweenwater spelled out A-N-D, Maine.com. And again, that's to Water Street and Main Street. So betweenwaterandmaine.com, and everything is, we have a very deep website, so everything is there, including links to restaurants and retail shops that are in Belhaven.
That's great, because I think that just everybody working together for that area is very important. And obviously, you've just gotten done with a huge July 4th celebration.
Yes.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun, and we were able to see the parade from our Main Street porch and the fireworks from the front porch of the Water Street house. So that was a nice little benefit for the guests. And I'd also like to point out that there are other bed and breakfasts in town, and I find that I call it friendly competition. We have different we have a different market, and we support each other. So, one has a ramp, I have king size beds, one has twin beds, some people are looking for more of an efficiency style. And so we have worked together to make sure that the people coming in, they may not be the right people for my end, but I will certainly send them to the one that is, and it works both ways. And I find that to be very good for business in general.
Wonderful. So where do you see the future of Belhaven? I mean, obviously you're a business owner and someone that loves to see the progress that's been happening. And you talked about the women entrepreneurs that are there and other things. So where do you see, it's a beautiful waterfront town.
Well, I'm very passionate about Belhaven and having been a businesswoman all my life and an entrepreneur to some degree. I really would love to see. I think there's a market for everyone in Belhaven. I really do. I think the waterfront is golden, and probably with the right vision can become something quite spectacular, and not to change it too much. Nobody wants to see it change from the sleepy, wonderful town it is, but a town that has more cool services, a destination town, a town that tourists really want to go to. Oh, this may be off our beaten path a little bit, but you know what? I hear there's a really cool town here. Let's go explore.
Sure, that would be wonderful. Well, Gail, thank you. Give me that website one more time as we wrap up.
It's www.betweenwaterandmaine.com.
Perfect. Thank you for being on. And
Thanks, Catherine.
We'll see you next time on Beaufort County News and Views.